He is known for establishing the academic discipline of sociology and is recognized as one of the principal architects of modern social science. He is recognized for his groundbreaking work on how societies can maintain their integrity and coherence in modernity, using scientific tools such as statistics and surveys. His name is Émile Durkheim. In the bustling city of Paris, amidst the intellectual fervor of the late 19th century, a brilliant mind emerged, destined to reshape the way we understand society. This was the story of Émile Durkheim, a French sociologist who would go on to establish sociology as an academic discipline and become one of the principal architects of modern social science. Durkheim's journey began with a burning curiosity about how societies maintain their integrity and coherence in the face of a rapidly changing world. In an era where traditional social and religious ties were weakening, and new social institutions were emerging, Durkheim sought to unravel the mysteries of social integration and solidarity. He firmly believed that science held the key to understanding these complex dynamics. Drawing inspiration from the positivism of Auguste Comte, Durkheim refined and expanded upon the scientific study of society. He championed epistemological realism, emphasizing the importance of empirical evidence and the use of statistical analysis in social research. Through his groundbreaking work on suicide rates in Catholic and Protestant groups, Durkheim demonstrated the power of sociological analysis, distinguishing it from psychology in political philosophy. As Durkheim's influence grew, he established the first European department of sociology and became France's first professor of sociology. His seminal monograph, Le Suicide, not only pioneered modern social research but also established sociology as a distinct discipline. Durkheim's theories on the role of institutions and collective consciousness laid the groundwork for structural functionalism, a perspective that would shape the fields of sociology and anthropology for generations to come. Throughout his prolific career, Durkheim delved into a multitude of topics, ranging from knowledge and morality to religion, law, education, and deviance. His lectures captivated audiences and his published works sparked intellectual debates across France. Durkheim's ideas permeated society, with terms like collective consciousness entering the lexicon of both scholars and lay people. As he remained a dominant force in French intellectual life until his death in 1917, Durkheim's legacy continued to inspire scholars and thinkers worldwide. His unwavering commitment to the scientific study of society and his pioneering research methods laid the foundation for modern sociology. Durkheim's profound insights into the intricate workings of social integration and his exploration of the collective forces that shape human behavior continue to shape our understanding of the world today. Émile Durkheim, the renowned French philosopher, was born into a family deeply rooted in the traditions of Judaism. His father, grandfather, and great-grandfather were all esteemed rabbis, and it seemed natural for young Durkheim to follow in their footsteps. He began his education in a rabbinical school, immersing himself in the teachings of his ancestors. However, at an early age, something within him sparked a different calling. Feeling a need to forge his own path, Durkheim made the brave decision to switch schools, deviating from the religious path that his family had paved for him. It was a pivotal moment in his life, as he chose to explore a different realm of knowledge and understanding. This bold choice would shape the course of his philosophical journey. Contrary to his religious upbringing, Durkheim led a secular life, dedicating his work to unraveling the social origins of religious phenomena. He sought to demonstrate that the essence of religion stemmed not from divine intervention, but rather from the intricate web of human society. However, despite his departure from religious practices, Durkheim maintained a deep connection with his family and the Jewish community. In fact, many of Durkheim's closest collaborators and students were Jewish, with some even sharing a familial bond. His nephew, Marcel Mauss, a prominent social anthropologist of the time, was one such individual who walked alongside Durkheim on his intellectual journey. This interconnectedness with his Jewish heritage highlights the complexity of Durkheim's relationship with religion and the significance it held in his life. Émile Durkheim, a brilliant student, entered the École Normale Supérieure in 1879 after a few attempts. His classmates, including Jean Jouwers and Henri Bergson, would go on to become influential figures in France's intellectual history. With a background in classics and a growing interest in a scientific approach to society, Durkheim faced conflicts with the French academic system, which lacked a social science curriculum at the time. Despite his initial struggles, Durkheim obtained his aggregation in philosophy in 1882. Unable to secure a major academic appointment in Paris due to his unconventional approach, Durkheim taught philosophy at provincial schools from 1882 to 1887. In 1885, he decided to go to Germany to further his studies in sociology. It was during his 2 years in Leipzig that Durkheim developed a deep appreciation for empiricism and its focus on concrete and complex things, contrasting with the more abstract and simple ideas of the Cartesian method. Inspired by German social science and philosophy, particularly the work of Wilhelm Wundt, Durkheim began laying the groundwork for the new science of sociology. Durkheim's articles gained recognition in France, leading to a teaching appointment at the University of Bordeaux in 1887. As the first social science professor at the university, he introduced the study of social science in its curriculum and played a role in reforming the French school system. However, his controversial beliefs that religion and morality could be explained solely through social interaction attracted criticism. In the 1890s, Durkheim experienced a period of remarkable productivity. He published his doctoral dissertation, The Division of Labor in Society, in 1893, which provided a fundamental understanding of human society and its development. Inspired by political events, such as France's defeat in the Franco-Prussian War and the Dreyfus Affair, Durkheim became politically active. In 1895, he published The Rules of Sociological Method, a manifesto defining sociology and its methodology. He also founded the first European Department of Sociology at the University of Bordeaux and established the influential journal, L'Année Sociologique. By 1902, Durkheim achieved his goal of obtaining a prominent position in Paris as the chair of education at the Sorbonne. He became a full professor in 1906 and held the position of Education and Sociology chair in 1913. Durkheim's lectures became mandatory for all students, giving him significant influence over the new generation of teachers. He also served as an advisor to the Ministry of Education. In 1912, he published his final major work, The Elementary Forms of the Religious Life. Émile Durkheim's journey from a precocious student to a renowned sociologist was marked by his commitment to a scientific approach to understanding society. His emphasis on empiricism and his groundbreaking contributions to sociology have had a lasting impact. Durkheim's ideas continue to shape our understanding of social phenomena and provide valuable insights into the complexities of human interaction in our daily lives. Émile Durkheim, a prominent sociologist and philosopher, faced a tragic turn in his life with the outbreak of World War I. Despite his patriotism and commitment to a secular and rational French society, the war brought about a wave of nationalist propaganda that made it difficult for him to maintain his nuanced stance. While Durkheim actively supported his country during the war, his reluctance to succumb to simplistic nationalist fervor made him a target of the rising French right. Furthermore, the devastating consequences of the war reached even closer to home for Durkheim. The generations of students he had mentored and trained were now being drafted into the army, with many losing their lives in the brutal trenches. But the most profound blow came when Durkheim's own son, André, fell on the war front in December 1915. This heart-wrenching loss shattered Durkheim emotionally, leaving a wound that would never fully heal. The weight of these tragedies took an immense toll on Durkheim. 2 years later, in 1917, he suffered a stroke and collapsed in Paris. The stroke proved fatal, marking the end of a remarkable intellectual journey. Émile Durkheim was laid to rest at the Montparnasse Cemetery in Paris, leaving behind a legacy of sociological and philosophical insights that continue to shape our understanding of society. Durkheim's profound statement, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion," reflects his belief in the cyclical nature of existence. While his own life was cut short, his ideas and contributions continue to reverberate in the study of sociology and philosophy. Durkheim's enduring legacy reminds us of the fragility of life and the importance of seeking meaning and purpose amidst the turmoil and tragedies we may encounter.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.